Islam calls women donkeys and dogs.
Prayer is annulled by a dog, a donkey, and, you guessed it, a woman.
This is very disrespectful to women. Don't you agree?
Aisha commanded, so are you, talking to Muhammad, comparing us to donkeys and dogs? Even Aisha is very much upset with the language Muhammad uses.
See, even the Prophet's wife herself was a feminist who didn't agree with his sexism.
Muhammad said a woman, donkey, which is an ass, and a dog cut off prayer.
Well, that's enough.
Now, you're a woman, are you not? How does that make you feel?
Yeah, how does that make you feel? Muslim women now have two choices. Either stay a Muslim and agree that you're a donkey or a dog, or leave Islam and, be equal to men. Which one do you choose?
Why in the world would a woman want anything at all to do with Islam? Why would a young lady date or marry a Muslim? Better yet, where in the world are all the feminists who so adamantly defend Islam?
They must have a very low IQ or something. They are not as smart as this woman, for example.
It seems that Allah is not as powerful as a woman. I must be more powerful than Allah because I cut off prayers to him. So I must be more powerful than Allah.
See? Brilliant. Subhanallah. If you're new to this Islamophobia campaigns thing, I will fill you on what happened so far so you can understand what's going on. Lately, the news has been filled with articles like these. Islam is on track to overtake Christianity. Islam will be the largest religion in the world. Around 5,000 British people convert to Islam every year. Around 70% of those 5,000 people who embrace Islam annually are women, as reported by The Independent. 20,000 people convert each year in America, with women outnumbering men approximately 4-1. This news raised a huge alarm in the church. Very soon we will not find any people to scam. Preach to. We will be obsolete. We will not have any tithing money anymore. We have to find a way to stop our women from reverting to Islam. So they started an Islamophobia campaign focused on women in Islam. And this claim was one of their many claims. Abu Huraira narrates, those things, three things, ruin your prayer. The black dog, the donkey, and the woman. They claim that because all three of those are added to each other in one statement, the Prophet was saying that they are equal to each other. In other words, the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, was saying that women are equal to dogs and donkeys. That makes sense to them, I think. And you know what? I will just debunk it in 2 easy steps. The first step is to debunk the logic itself. Adding things together in one statement does not mean they are equal. I will give you an example. For me, in high school, my dream was to have a house, a car, and a good wife. Look closely at my statement that I just said. My dream was to have a house, a car, and a good wife. Did I say that a good wife is equal to a car? No, right? I just listed everything that I dreamt of. The same applies to the Hadith. There are things that ruin the prayer, and they are not equal to each other. The second step is to debunk this literal understanding of the Hadith. Some people misunderstood the Hadith to mean that it literally means the physical existence of a woman or a dog or a donkey in front of someone who is praying breaks his prayer. And that was a wrong understanding that was clarified by one of the most trusted people in Islamic history. Guess who? It was debunked by Mother Aisha herself. She said, don't misunderstand the Hadith. It doesn't compare women to animals. It does not mean the existence of a woman physically ruins a prayer. And what was her proof? She said, I used to lie on bed in front of the Prophet, peace and blessing be upon him, while he was praying. My physical existence in front of him didn't ruin his prayer. So the literal interpretation is definitely wrong. That is Mother Aisha's words, not mine. This literal door is closed. Now let's understand the Hadith correctly together. 3 things ruin the prayer. Number 1, donkey. That refers to very loud noise. Loud noise that is very annoying, that is distracting you while you are trying to pray with attention and khushu'. Where did I get that from? I got it from Surah Luqman, verse 19. It refers to the ugliest of voices and the loudest of voices, with the example of the braying of donkeys. Number 2 in the hadith is the black dog, which refers to shaitan. Where did you get that from? Well, it literally says it in the same hadith itself. The Prophet clarified himself. He said, Al-kalbul aswad shaitan. Black dog refers to shaitan. Shaitan, or what you call Satan, keeps whispering bad thoughts in your head during your prayer to make you lose focus. And number 3 in the hadith is women, which refers to sexual desires. Standing in front of Allah to pray while thinking about a woman that you desire sexually is definitely not appropriate. Where did you get that from? Well, from Surah Ali Imran, verse 14. It says that sexual desires are beautified for people. And the word women here in this verse is used to refer to sexual desires. So combine all the knowledge you gained now in this video and read the hadith with me again. 3 things that ruin your prayer: loud annoying sounds, the whispers of shaitan, and your sexual desires. Now someone will tell me, did Muslims make up this new interpretation trying to look good in front of the Islamophobic idiots of the 21st century? And the answer is no. We didn't make that up now, nor 100 years ago. I quoted Mother Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, explaining it 1400 years ago. Also, by the way, Imam Malik, Imam Abu Hanifa, Imam al-Shafi'i, all of them said that none of these things, physically, literally passing in front of you while you're praying, nullify your prayer. The majority of the scholars of the Salaf, the first, second, third generation, agreed that this hadith is referring to your heart getting distracted while praying. Were they trying to respond to the Islamophobes of the 21st century? Also, if you read Sharh al-Nawawi, specifically this page, he said, these 3 things in the hadith distract you from your prayer, cause you to lose the reward, but does not nullify the prayer. So no, we're not reinterpreting anything. I'm just exposing their false, uneducated interpretation that they are trying to impose on the hadith to make it sound ridiculous. I don't know if they are uneducated or are they purposely twisting the meaning just to defend their fake religion. It won't work. People will still revert, inshallah. Because when they actually read real hadith books, they will find out that the Prophet said, women are equivalent to men. The best of you is the best to his woman. People, of course, will not hear that from the Islamophobic propaganda, but they will find it in the real hadith books. Finally, if you want to hear my refutation to their other claim that says Islam oppressed women by offering them only half of the inheritance compared to men, click on this video or the link in the description. But wait, before you go, share the reward with us and help the video spread. جزاكم الله خيرا. سلام عليكم.